Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We got Colton back. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
So Colton and myself and all of us have been very excited because we've been looking for a rooftop tent for the Tacoma for a while. I got a billy bar set up on the back of the Tacoma. We got a tonneau cover, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we actually got another tonneau cover coming in. Well, it's not really a tonneau cover. It's a bed cover coming in to kind of do something a little bit different with the back. But today we're going to do a quick unboxing and install of this tent. And what is this? Do you know what the name was? You remember?
A rooftop tent.
It is a rooftop tent. You know who makes it? No. This is a Smittybilt Overlander Gen 2 tent. It's the XL. Just picked it up from 4-Wheel Parts. So what do you think? You want to set it up?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get to unboxing. You know what? Start with this. Get rid of these, right?
Out.
You gonna pull it? You gonna pull it out?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. What do you think? How? Oh, this isn't gonna be too bad at all. All right, dude. Get it. You get that side? Oh wow. All right. How does it look here? What are we looking at? You want to pull this out of there? Here, why don't you pull this part? Yeah, get rid of that. So the Smittybilt does a really good job on packaging, from what I've heard, what I've seen, and what I'm seeing now. And this, you want to get the foam? All right, Colton likes a good foam. He definitely likes some bubble wrap.
Foam. I got foam.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, dude.
All right, so we got these straps on here for shipping. They're pretty loose, but there's Velcro. So all you do is open up the Velcro and unstrap them. So you got 2 more straps.
I'm gonna do some.
You the bottom one right there. You got another strap over here. So we got a total of 4. I'll hold it together so it doesn't just fly open on us. It is pretty heavy. I mean, it's a rooftop tent, but overall it's not too bad. You want to hold this corner and help open it? The inaugural opening up. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
That is so cool.
So what you do is you send in a small child to collect all of the items that are stashed inside the inside the tent. So you can see under here, there's a door. Colton, you want to open it for us?
I'm opening it right now.
Okay. You got the screen. You're missing the door. Here you go. Oh, the zippers are really smooth too. That's good. Right here, bud. Right here. Look at that mattress, dude.
Oh.
Wow. All right, we got a shoe bag.
Shoe bag.
All right, I've seen that before.
Oh yeah.
Shoe bag. What else we got? Oh, that's the cover. Oh yeah, these are the crossbar rails for installing on the bed rack. What else you got? Thank you. What else you got?
That is so light.
Nice. Looks like the fly holes.
Oh,
That's a nice thick mattress.
the heaviest. I got this too.
All right, throw it over. Oh, accessories. All right, probably some hardware. What else you got?
Accessories.
More accessories. All right.
Oh, the
This is awesome. You got a bunch of stuff.
up here comes
What's that?
final thing.
Oh, this is what you've been waiting for. What is that? The ladder?
Uh-huh.
Is it heavy? Oh, they finally upgraded the tubular ladder. These like what the high-end tents use too. Because this is considered kind of a budget option. Anything else?
No.
All right, let's take a look at what we got. What do we got in this thing here? So we got a ladder.
Yeah.
All right, so that's gonna be installed. There's hinges here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty nice ladder. Let's see how the quality is here. How do you feel about that ladder?
Cool.
We got the instructions right here. Safety instructions.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty light, not too bad.
Yeah.
What do we got?
On the books.
Dump it out. We're gonna probably need all that. Oh, okay, the crossbar. Yeah. Okay. So you got it comes with wrenches, makes life a little easier. All right, you got your T-slots here. So these go with the T-slots. Looks like here are some of your longer bolts right here for these, so they go around the billy bars.
Yep.
You even got extra long bars here, so we'll have to take a look and see how these work. Here are the hinges for the ladder as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's that? Little USB. Okay. Oh, nice.
That.
All right, what do we got? grab that. All right, little car adapter. Okay, what else you got? Here we go. So this is cool. So this is actually a light strip that goes inside the tent. So they're kind of like your lights in the room, right?
Yeah.
So you got these. Pretty cool. You gotta get a battery pack for them and slide it in the tent somewhere in a pocket.
Yep.
What else you got?
Nope.
All right, we got some bungees.
Some cords.
Oh, lots of cords. Oh, here we go, an extension. These actually look like a battery pack extension. Look at those weird wires on the end. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's like something you run with a jackery. USB. Wow, they really put a lot of random accessories in here. There's a long USB to USB.
Rope.
Got some more rope. What else you got?
These.
Oh, okay, little accessory ties.
There we go.
All right, what's that? Instructions, hopefully?
Yep.
Here we go. All right, instructions on how to put this together. That's what it look like. Pretty
Yeah.
cool. So these, I think, are actually part of the tent itself. They're not part of the actual bed frame. These are like the poles that go on the inside. So we'll have to look at those. Now these, on the other hand, are the T-tracks that go on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we also have these in here, which should have all of our fly poles for the rain fly. So we'll be installing those as well, right there. And lastly, actually two more. You got the cover, pretty heavy duty cover, and you got a shoe bag. Any shoes in there? Want to see if there's any shoes in there? And they give us a free pair of Crocs.
Nope. There's not.
No shoes?
So this is where the kid and this is where the group.
Oh, good. So it's got a couple pockets.
It's only got two.
One, is it a big pocket and a little pocket, or?
It's a deep pocket
Okay.
and a short.
Oh, excellent. So you could do, yeah, a couple of adults and a couple of kids.
So the kids can go in here with the adults and the babies can go in here.
Oh, the baby shoes. I got you. Okay. And that's going to hang off the side of the tent, right?
Yeah, and we'll Velcro it back so the shoes can't come in.
Excellent. All right, well, let's get to building, shall we?
Why is it breaking up the terrible rain?
Oh, man, we got a frog out there in this rainstorm.
Oh.
There he goes. We're playing whack-a-mole. Where is he going to go? Pop, pop, on one of them. Which one? Which one? Oh, there he is. Oh, wow, it's all dark in there. Can't even see you guys. Yeah, we actually took the fly off currently. We're going to let it air out a little bit. The fly comes off just with a couple of simple pipes over here. You can kind of see there's these pipes. You unbuckle it, pull the pipes out. Here's the buckles. It's got 6 buckles, 3 pipes with 6 inserts, one on each side of each pipe. And they got the skylights, so you can honestly run it just like this, get a little more ventilation. But we get to air out this tent since it is brand new. So let's keep going with this install. So here is the crude, the office style printer paper instructions. You can kind of see how this is set up. You saw the strings that we had earlier. Those are actually tie-down strings for the veranda with the rain fly on the tent. You also have your poles for the rain fly in the jut-out windows right here to kind of cover those up. Very nice quality tent so far. We did take off the rain fly. Here are the 2 stakes that tie down there, and kind of the tie downs there. Here are the mounts for your ladder. You're going to use 4 of these screws to get that done to mount right to the bottom of the tent. We'll show you that. These 8 right here go to the 8 holes right here for the crossbars, and they also go with these T-slots that go into this slot right here. Now the remainder of these are going to go into that bottom slot and go straight into the tent and secure it to the base of the tent. That way you can get this mounted to your truck bars. So you have 6 of these holes right here. It says peel off carefully. It may contain shavings. And you have a hole underneath the sticker. Now you can see right here there's a bolt, washer, nut inside the track. So you also have these 4 right here with double washers. These 4 are actually for the ladder. So put those aside. You want 6 of these right here. And what you're going to want to do is actually take this rail right here, take this end cap off, take this nut here, and put it in the small groove at the bottom, and then kind of slide it down. Alright, and it goes past the way, so you can kind of line it back up to that hole right there. Now you're going to take this bolt, this washer, you want to lift this tent up a little bit and to get through the door, and you want to just put the bolt straight through the floor. Now there's a sticker on the inside, so you're going to have to go either through that sticker or remove the sticker altogether. Just like so. Now you're going to take your rail right here and at least get it started from inside so it doesn't go anywhere. There you go, get a few threads in there. Then do the same thing for all of them. If you line it up like this, long-wise, you will not need to trim this. For some reason, if you want to have it so you enter through the back of a truck or through the back of an SUV if it's on the roof, then you may have to trim this down if you're lining it this way. But lengthwise, these are perfectly cut for the length. So do this for all of them and then use the wrenches to tighten it down. This mattress is nice and thick, huh? So you can go ahead and grab a socket. Works way better than the cheap wrenches that come with this. Get this nice and tight. There you go. Alright, look at those little metal shavings in there. Alright, good job. So it's kind of cool, you can actually get to the other side here by going in between where the tent folds. There's a little bit of a gap here where that mattress is, so not too bad to get that screw there. Teamwork makes the dream work. Got the rails installed. This is the bottom of the tent that's going to be on the billy bars. The billy bars are going to go just like here. 1, 2. Flip it over. It's actually pretty light once you get all the stuff out of it and the fly off and all the pipes and everything out. And right here you have 2 stickers, and we're going to install the ladder next, which is going to lay across like that.
Not even open it.
Some of these stickers are leaving some residue. Kind of want to have a nice clean look. So, busted out the new 1000 Explorer Jackery. Looks pretty good with the heat gun. Alright, so we're installing the ladder now. You do have these brackets. There are stickers on each side. There's also stickers on the inside. So set up your screw like this with a big washer. Pop it through like so. Colton, you want to get the little washer on there? Mm-hmm. The little washer right there. Oops. You're gonna get the little, where's that little nut? There it is.
I had it right here. Right here.
Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a little bit of Loctite on here on these, and we'll also do Loctite on these to make sure that it doesn't come loose over time. A little bit of Loctite on there. Put the nut back on there.
So it stays in place.
So it stays in place, yes sir. Want to get the next one set up?
Yep.
So once you're done getting these with the socket and a wrench, we'll work on these. We think these are actually put on the bracket in the wrong way, so we're currently going to figure out how to fix that up, because with the way they were on there, this wouldn't fit on both sides equally. So we're going to work on that. We'll show you that next. Well, let's get the other 3 screws in and tighten them down. So it's bolt, washer, mount, plastic washer, metal washer, nut. There you go, right in there. So I think they're pretty close for being staged correctly in the box, which is good. Just had to do a little bit of adjustment. So tighten these down, maybe add a little bit of Loctite on the threads there, and it'll be good to go. Also, only tighten it down so much that it allows for the ladder to move with a little bit of tension on it. So as she finishes that, I will show you these do come with 2 extra locking pieces. These are these right here for the ladder to extend it to the proper height, and we'll show you guys that later. But there's 2 more you can keep in the kit with the rest of the accessories. There's also a Velcro piece on the ladder to secure it, and once you secure it that way, it allows it so it doesn't open up or expand in any way. Once you get the ladder installed, you can go back to your rail sections here. They're going to go across on your crossbars on either the bed of your truck or your roof, whatever you choose. But you will need this bolt, washer, and nut setup. You'll need this little T-bracket slider that goes in right here. And you also need a flat bracket. It's going to go like this, and it's going to go wrap around your round or square bar. So if you have a square bar, it might go a little bit tighter. Round, this will bend a little bit. It does say not to let it bend too much. Now, one thing I noticed, looks like a QC issue here, is the bolts that come with this, first off, are not long enough for our billy bars. So I needed a little bit longer, so I went to Lowe's and picked up the same bolt, half an inch longer. Now this is supposed to go in here and seat flush in there, so that way you can spin a nut and crank it down, right? Well, it doesn't fit. None of them fit very well. A little bit of a QC issue. So what's interesting is the ones from Lowe's fit as they should. Nice and snug, right? So this is going to go and slide in the top portion right here, like so. You're going to have one on each side of the bar, so you can picture that there. So you can put the flat piece on here. You can kind of see, spread out like that. It's going to wrap around your square or round bar. Then you want to get your washer and your nut. And this can kind of be like this. Of course, this is going to be upside down. And you're going to crank that down. You might want to use Loctite. And that way this will be positioned as so. So you have plenty of flexibility on how you want to mount this. And you'll have 8 of these to get. But you can see it is a little bit longer. Alright. Still got about a foot here. Oh, that's not hanging off too bad at all. I knew it would a little bit, but you know, gotta get the family in here. Staging 4 of my T-slots with bolts, like so. Now I can just run them down on each side of the billy bars here. Really not bad to maneuver. You have your bracket in here. So you see why I need the longer ones. I want at least a good amount of threads here, at least a few threads, right, to get these on. Yeah, that one on. And this side over here. Hold it down. You're gonna want to pull downward on the bolts to make sure they lock into that T-channel that's within that T-slider there. There you go. So now you can hold the bolt down, get your socket in there, start cranking. Using that T-slot to my advantage, just letting the bolt hang. Leave the one side a little loose so you have some wiggle room to slide this around and also move these bolts around like so. Something that definitely is going to have to happen with a Tacoma with this 5-foot bed with a nice long XL tent is going to be this support bar needs to be brought to the end here to support more weight on this side, and then you can probably bring this one in just a little bit. This is the best placement for this particular setup, but fear not, we have a new cover coming, and I'll probably switch out the support bars as well. So pretty excited for that, so stay tuned. But let me finish tightening these down, open this thing up. There you go. And, oh, so much easier. Take one of your 6 fly rods here. This is the back door window. Hook it in like so. And then on this side, there's actually a slot in the metal frame that you're going to just slide this into. Like that. It goes about an inch. And that is how you set up this side. Slide these in. These are all the same length, by the way, but windows are very similar, except you have the slots kind of in the inside here instead of the outside. So they go in like so. Again, about an inch, half an inch or so. All right, this piece right here that we have that came assembled in the tent actually stays assembled, and I'll show you where it goes. So on the corner here, you have these little bungees. They actually underneath have a slot to put this pipe in, like so. And you can even put the bungee around it. Keep the tent a little bit more water sealed. but this is to push out this veranda to get it out of your way. And it's going to come on this side over here and do the same thing. This might be tucked in, so you might want to grab it. Find that piece, pull the bungee down around it, slide it in, pull the bungee up, and clean this up a bit. That's how you stick the veranda out. So next step is this right here. There are another 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, 3 short, 1 long, that clip on to that veranda piece we just put on, and then they clip on through these little hole things right here that then proceed to clip on to the pipes right there. So we're sliding this through that hole there. This is why this is a 10 to 15 minute setup. There are some extra pieces that are different than some of the other simpler tents out there, but again, this is kind of a budget, and being the XL, you definitely get your money's worth. There's some space. So you can slide that through. And it's going to go and connect to that hole in there. It clips right onto here on that veranda pole. Seems to be easier to just push out and slide it over to here. And then you can go and clip this one in as well. Last piece is this crossbar right here that clips right in the middle of these ones right there. And then over there, that clipped in right there. And you got to make sure that you have enough space between. Slide this up. You can click that. There you go. That is the completed structure under the veranda here. So we're going to go and slide one of 6 poles on the fly back into that slot, and then there's a buckle there that you can buckle. And then these grommets actually go back onto these poles here for part of the overhang there. And you can see there's also a pole up there that needs to slide in, and this one over here needs to go on here. These buckles on the fly, this is how you know when the more buckles go on the veranda side, and how you know that is because there's a dangling strap right here that's going to go through there, and you can pretty much just leave the fly on. Now something that is kind of annoying is the ones over here can't be too tight with the fly because you actually have nothing really holding this down, and that is where these right here come into play, because you actually have some stakes that we saw earlier to stake it down. It's sad that the fly and the window can't use on this side for at least the one pole here. That would have really helped with the window and some airflow. That is kind of the design of this, unfortunately. But it's looking pretty good. Everything all clipped in. Alright, Colton's out here. His first trip up the ladder. Alright, bud. Let's go. What do you think?
Good.
Alright, so you think we can all fit on this thing?
Uh-huh.
Look at the sky roof. Look how tall you are.
Oh my.
So there is enough space, so Colton, like, just sprawl out. There's enough for 2 adults, for sure. 1, 2, and there's all this room over here. The camera doesn't do it justice. But there's all that room over there, isn't there?
Uh-huh. For activities.
For activities, huh?
That looks like what you would buy from a store.
Should have been.
Look at all this floor space.
So
With
much,
aerobics in here.
so many activities.
And for the kids sleeping.
Oh, absolutely. The kids sleep over here, right?
The grown-ups sleep over here.
The grown-ups sleep over there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So to start tear down of this right here, you're going to need to unhook the poles here, store them back in the sleeve, go under here, take apart all those poles that you put together and store them in the tent. Basically any poles or fly supports, like the side pieces here, have to go in the tent before you fold it. Kind of dark, but I sealed all the windows back up. All the pipes are in the back there, nice and flat. A lot of people store their sleeping bags, blankets, pillows. That's kind of the best part of a rooftop tent. You can store a good layer of stuff in there and just leave it in there for next time. Open up your flap on each side here. find this little pin that pops up. You can see that right here. There you go. Do the other side. All this stuff, lift up, tuck as much of it as you can away. That way you can access the zipper for what's next, the cover. Also, I figured out what these two red straps are. There's one on each of the main center posts, one on each side. They are actually for tucking inside so that you can reach in when you're climbing the ladder and grab them as an extra handhold. And there's 4 of these straps on the ends here. Make sure you get all 4, 2 on each of the shorter sides. Lastly, you have your cover. Now this is important to keep your tent dry and out of the elements, especially while traveling on the road. What you want to do is find your 2 pieces that have these 2 little Velcro triangles for cinching it down. These triangle pieces go in the 2 corners on your passenger side, however which way your tent folds out. It's going to be important because that is where the zippers start. Now this is a 2 zippered system. One zipper goes along the entire passenger side, going from the back to the front. So that's right here. It's underneath the flap here. And slide it in. Go all the way down. Now the other zipper, now that you have this one closed on the passenger side, is right here. And this is going to be arguably the most difficult one because you have to go straight down along the back of the cab, around the other side, around the back, and it stops there. And then you can seal all these Velcro pieces up. So let's try that now and get started. Kind of slide it in there and just start going. Tucking any stray tent material as you go. Zipper does a good job closing. It's a nice big zipper, so good quality. Try to get about halfway and then you can go on the other side. You might have to use your steps to get back there. Corners might be a little tough, you can see that there. But zipper seems to handle really well. Probably gonna take a couple minutes to close this up. Get to the end, seal up the 2 passenger side Velcro pieces. There's a bottom part to hold it down, and then a side part to tuck it in. One here, one towards the front. You may be wondering what these 4 straps are for. Well, these 4 on the passenger side are going to be flung over and attached to Velcro pieces on the other side. And that is what helps kind of keep the tarp down. You can kind of tuck this in if you'd like so. Make sure that stays nice and flat against the tent. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nice and secure. So the kids seem to be enjoying it. We already talked about space. Plenty of room for cheese sticks, right? Mm-hmm. What do you think? Cheese stick? Yeah? Good. I will say with the fly on here, honestly, I think we're gonna take the fly off. What do you think? Most nights? Because like the fly has this plastic screen that is like a nice plastic window, which is great if it is raining, but it's gonna make it really hot and stagnant because there was nice cross breeze when the the 2 sun roofs were open, right? But there is nice breeze this way anyways. I wish this flap would expand. We're gonna work on that though. Maybe we'll do a pipe coming off the edge here. There's also vents in the top right here, and so far good quality, right? The light strip, I don't know if you can see that over here. Light strip right here plugs into a USB that you can put right in this pocket and store. There's also extension cords. You can run it to your Jackery. Oh, yeah. This is Zoe. I don't know if you guys have seen her very often, but she's pretty cool. I think we'll keep her. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. This is just the setup and install video and kind of an unboxing, right? But we're gonna go camping and we're gonna really test this thing out and talk about what we think about this Overland Gen 2 XL by Smittybilt, right?
Yes.
And Colton is out of here. He's like, you know what? It's like 95 degrees out. Which, sitting in the tent though, up high, you get some cross breeze, right?
I'm just looking all around it, so, and then I'll come back.
Oh, okay, you're gonna inspect? See how I did? Okay. All right, well, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions at all about the install, some of the stuff was a little bit tricky, especially with the instructions the way they were. hit them down in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. As always, subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up. Can you give me a thumbs up? Hit that thumbs up. It really helps us out. Head over to Instagram. Follow us there. Like us on Facebook for all the latest and greatest deals on the internet. And we'll see you guys in the next review. Can you wave? Say bye. Say bye.